by Francisco Quisumbing. This is a quick-drying ink that was invented by Filipino chemist Francisco Quisumbing. This ink was very innovative in the past and was further developed to work with Parker pens. This ink isn't just quick-drying, it was also water-resistant, doesn't clog the pen opening, doesn't blot and won't fade. This ink is considered one of the best-selling inks for fountain pens. Quisumbing studied in the Philippines and the U.S., gaining a BSc from the University of the Philippines School of Agriculture, Los Baños in 1918 and an MSc in 1921. Although Quink, which was sold in the U.S. from 1931, is claimed to stand for Quisumbing ink, but there is no reliable evidence to support this. The TwoWay videophone by engineer Gregorio Zara. How would remote working be without Skype or Zoom? All this would not have been possible without the precursor to all of complex video telephony, the TwoWay videophone that was invented in 1955 by Filipino physicist and engineer Gregorio Zara. A Batangas native, he pursued studies at the University of the Philippines, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, and University of Michigan as summa cum laude. On top of the videophone, Zara also established an eponymous physical law, worked on solar power, and invented several other things. The Karaoke Machine by Roberto del Rosario. Filipinos and karaoke. It's such a match that Filipinos have died for it. It's important to realize that Filipinos did not invent karaoke, which is a Japanese concept featuring a person singing along a recorded accompaniment. However, in 1975, Filipino Roberto del Rosario did invent and patent the karaoke sing-along machine as we know it. Now, singing karaoke is as much a part of Filipino culture as it ever was Japanese. The Bamboo Incubator by Fi del Mundo. A pioneering pediatrician in the Philippines, she studied at the University of the Philippines and pursued further training in Boston. In 1941, to help rural communities without electricity, she designed the Bamboo Incubator, a makeshift incubator that utilized two wicker laundry baskets of varying sizes. She put hot water bottles in the space between the baskets to regulate the temperature of the infants, then added a hood and oxygen. Erythromycin. Did you know that this popular antibiotic was discovered in LOLO? Dr. Abelardo B. Aguilar was working for international pharmaceutical firm Eli Lilly and Company as a researcher. In 1949, he submitted his work to superiors who declared it a new type of antibiotic that could cure bacterial infections. Eli Lilly and Company branded it Ilasone after LOLO, but never gave Aguilar the credit he was due. Microchips. A humble child of a rice farmer from Cagayan Valley, Dado Binatao worked his way up from a barefoot student to a mapua cum laude to a trainee pilot to an alumnus of Stanford University. He was a member of the Homebrew Computer Club with Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. His efforts resulted in the invention of the PC chipset and the Windows Graphics Accelerator chip, both of which are still used in computers today. He founded 3 tech companies, one of which became the leading graphics chips market in the 90s. Today, he continues to support engineering students. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell for updated videos.